Okay, we start with logs. So as I said, if we have, for example, 2 cube is equal to 8, and this can be written in terms of log as 3 is equal to log 8 to the base 2. This is known as exponential form, right? Well, this is known as logarithmic form. Now, here this 2 is known as base. Done. Now, this is the most basic thing that you should be knowing. Now, this base when changes, like I have log a number, say a to the base 10, then this is known as common logarithm. While if I have log of a number to the base e, where e is nothing but a constant 2.71, right? Then this particular thing is known as a natural log. We'll be using natural logarithm always in calculus throughout. Apart from calculus, in most of the sums, right, wherever we require, we'll be using natural logarithm. And when we say log a to the base e, it is as good as ln a. If I write it, means the same thing. Okay. Further, we're moving with logs, all the rules of logarithm. So if I have rules of logarithm, say log a, whatever the base is, right, plus log b, so that turns out to be log ab. And all such rules, say around 7 such rules, I would be attaching to this particular video later on, right? So all these rules you have it, like in this is your first rule, like if you have a plus in middle, it becomes multiplication. Next comes as what? Log a divided by log b is nothing but a log. Okay, so log ab can be written as log a plus log b. In a similar way, if you have okay, my bad, if you have a minus here, log a minus log b, that becomes log a by b. The same base covers out. If you have a base 10 here, then you have a base 10 here. Next comes as third, say log a raised to b, can be written as b log a, right? So we did not really care about base here, because whatever base you have, the same base has to work and all, then only the formula exists. Okay. Next comes as say fourth. I put this thing as fourth. Now here if you have for example I've already written this. If you have something of this kind, like a log b to the base a, now what do you see? You see the number and the base. If both are same, then the answer is b. Okay, further you should know that log 1 always is 0, right? Next, log 0 is not defined, clear? Okay, further in if we talk about change of base, so I have a log a to the base b, that can be written as what? Log a upon log b, to whatever base you require as per the question, so you can put it. Also, you can have 8th point as log a to the base b, can be written as 1 upon log b to the base a. So this are all the formulas that we did, right? Now, some questions on it so that you have a basic revision, and then we can start with some good questions. A basic revision, when I say, if you have a question of this kind, say log 81 to the base 3 plus log 27 to the base 81. And you're supposed to solve it and give an answer. How do you go ahead? Now the first thing is try getting the question in the same base. That is one way of doing it, right? Apart from this thing, this has a multiplication in between, right? But this multiplication can only work if this base is same. Okay? There's one more rule that can be worked out. That rule is log a base b raised to c can be written as 1 by c log a to the base b. I'll use this rule here to make you understand. See the first thing, log 81 to the base 3 can be written as what? Can be written as log 3 raised to 4 to the base 3 plus this can be written as log 3 cube, and 81 can be written as 3 raised to 4. I hope you understood this. Now the next thing that you can do is 4 times log 3 to the base 3 plus I can write this as 3 upon 4. This 4 comes in the denominator. log 3 to the base 3. Did you understand this? This 3, the number 3 here comes out in the numerator and this 4 comes in the denominator, right? So finally what do we have is 4 into 1 plus 3 by 4 into 1, which you can solve it out as 16 plus 3, 19, 19 by 4. I hope you understood this question. So simple one, just go through it. If any doubts, just post me, I'll accordingly help you out. The rule that we used here is this. I give you one more question on just the same rule to make this rule much more easier. Say same thing maybe, log not 27, let me use 3 to make life a bit easier, right? So log 3 to the base 81. So this becomes log 3, 81 can be written as 3 raised to 4. So now this becomes 1 by 4 log 3 to the base 3. Did you understand this? This 4 goes in the denominator. It has a 1 by 4 into 1. So your answer is 1 by 4. I hope that is understood. Clear? So these are one kind of questions that you need to face. Right? You can have some very complicated questions also. Let's see. Here. So you have another questions of the same kind. Now, just check this. If you have something of this kind, like in if I have a question of this kind, log of 32 to the base x is equal to, for example, 2. How do I solve it? Convert it into exponential form. 32 can be written as 2 raised to x. 32 is what? It is nothing but 2 raised to 5, I suppose. Just check. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. That's 2 raised to x. Therefore, x turns out to be 5. So that's pretty simple, right? Next, if you have questions, so these are all the basics that I'm just covering, so that you can have a superb sale. Now, once this is done, you can have some more questions of a complicated nature. So when I say complicated nature, say too many logarithms. Log of 81 to the base 3 plus log of 27 to the base 3 minus log of what? Log of say 3, log of 9 to the base 3. This can be simplified as what? Log of 81 into 27 upon 9 to the base 3. Why? First thing, all the bases are same. Whatever is added gets multiplied, whatever is subtracted gets divided. So this becomes a log of 8, 9 nines, right? So this can be further written as a 3 square into 3 cube to the base 3. That is nothing but what? Log of 3 raised to 5 to the base 3. That is 5 times log 3 to the base 3. Now we know that log 3 to the base 3 is 1. I hope that part is understood. That log of a number to the same base is always 1. I hope everyone knows this very well. If I have skipped this, I'm doing it right now. Done. So these are the kind of sums that you'll get. You can go for some tough sums most probably. I'll take the next some tough sums in the next video. So this is the most basic thing in logarithms. Thanks. Okay, yesterday when we had questions on logarithms, these are all the rules that I stated here, and there are many more rules which I'll directly forward. Now, before that, let us start with some questions a bit different in nature. Log y to the base 2 is equal to half log x to the base 2. In this, we are supposed to get rid of log, remove log from the equation. So if I take e into consideration, here I have e. So I can write this thing as log of y to the base 2 is equal to, I can write this thing as log x raised to half to the base 2, right? Next, taking anti-log on both the side, what would I get? I get, okay, this is also to the base 2. Now I'll get y is equal to x raised to half. So I've removed log from the picture. I hope that's easy enough. The second thing, right, I'm sure you'll be able to manage it. If what you have in this is, again, I can write this thing as what? Log directly, log x plus 1 to the cube to the base 2 is equal to log of y square to the base 2. Again, taking anti-log on both the side, I'll get x plus 1 ka cube is equal to y square. So again, logarithm removed. right? Okay, I wanted to insert a picture with all the logarithm, but right now I'm not able to go for that, so I'll directly go ahead with the next question. The next question, I suppose, is visible to everyone. I'll just zoom it a bit for your convenience. Here we start with. Okay, again, in this case, you're supposed to simplify the thing. Later, keeping log into the picture, just simplify everything. So E again, what do you have? To the base 10, here no base has been mentioned, so it is to be considered as 10. Here the base is 10, right? When no base is mentioned, we supposed to consider it as 10, or they will mention the base, or if it is ln, then the base is E. I hope that's clear. I start. So here we have, I'll just first simplify the part, log x cube plus log of x cube y raised to 6 the whole raised to 1 by 3. I hope that is understood, y raised to 1 by 3, because if you have a multiple here that goes up in logarithm to simplify the thing, minus next comes as log of x raised to 5. Now this is to the base 10, all the bases are 10, this is base 10, and here again I have base 10, so I can just multiply them. Since you have plus and minus in between, you can multiply and divide. Wherever you have plus, those gets multiplied, so into x cube y raised to 6 the whole raised to 1 by 3, they get multiplied, right? Upon why upon, that means division. Wherever you have minus, it comes into division, so this is x raised to 5. Now I can simplify this stuff, right? How do I simplify this? I can write this thing as log of x cube into x cube. Now see this, x cube raised to 1 by 3, right? So I'll write it this way, x cube into 1 by 3. Did you understand that? Y raised to 6 into 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is applied to both. Upon x raised to 5. So I can take x raised to 5 upper also if you want. I'll do that. That becomes easy. X raised to minus 5. I hope that is understood, right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So the next step would be, here I am short of space, so here you start with equal to. Here I have log of, here I write all x, so x raised to 3. From here I'll get x raised to 1. This is x raised to 1, so I add 1 and I subtract 5. This is minus 5, and next I have y raised to, I'll have 2. I hope that is understood, right? So that gives you what? Log of y square in the numerator, and x raised to minus 1, this turns out to be, so x goes in the denominator, right? If you write it as it is, it's fine. This is to the base 10. That's your answer. I hope that's understood, right? Okay, just go through this once again. If there's any problem, just post me. Okay. Next comes is this problem again, base 2. So I don't think so that is a tough one. You can manage it, right? So that you can take it as homework, right? We go ahead with the next thing. Say here. Now here we supposed to simplify this if possible. So how do you work on this? See, this is log x raised to 5, and here you have 5. Okay, we supposed to solve it for x. This question is to solve it for x. So how do you go about doing this? So here you have 5 times a log of x to the base 5 is equal to, I write it as log x to the base 5 the whole raised to 5. Further, what do I do to make it simple? I substitute log x to the base 5 as t. So this becomes a 5t equal to t raised to 5. Next this is t raised to 5 minus 5t equal to 0. I take t common, I get t raised to 4 minus 5 equal to 0. So I have t equal to 0, or t is equal to 5 raised to 1 by 4. First 5 goes there and then 4th root. But what was t? T was log x to the base 5, that is equal to 0. So this is 0 only when x is equal to 1. Right? So that's one of your solution. Right? Next, t is equal to this. So in this case, log x to the base 5, right, is equal to 5 raised to 1 by 4. So this becomes a bit complicated thing. X is equal to 5 raised to whatever this number is. So if I just simplify 5 raised to 1 by 4, let it be, say for example, this particular number, let this value turn out to be a. Then this becomes 5 raised to a. I hope that is understood. Clever the idea. Done? Okay. Let me just check out if we can go for some more questions. Okay. Now I'm trying to be in a particular speed so that you can have a shorter video and you can easily view it. In case you don't understand, you just repeat the thing, take a pause, understand, and then go ahead, right? So to have a shorter video, so upload becomes easier and we can have short videos in this way. Fine. We go ahead with the next question, that is this type. Okay. Now this type question, how do you work out? In this case also we're supposed to find out x here. So we have this, we can work it out as in exponential form. I can go for exponential form, that is 3x square plus 4x minus 14 is equal to 2 raised to x plus 2, right? Okay, now okay, is it correct? I have done a mistake. What is that? It has to be x plus 2 raised to 2. Do you understand this? Yeah. So if I go for exponential form becomes x plus 2 ka square. Now expand this part. So if I expand this, I get x square plus 4x plus 4. Now I simplify both the parts. So I collect all x square together. Next, 4x actually cancels out. And last you have a minus 14 minus 4. Right? So this becomes a 3x square minus x square. So that's a 2x square. Right? So this is 2x square plus 4x minus 4x cancels out. This is minus 18 equal to 0. Right? 2 common. So you have x square minus 9 equal to 0. So you have x square minus 9 equal to 0. So x square is equal to 9. So x is equal to plus minus 3. I hope that is understood. Everyone clear with the idea? Done. Okay. So that was question number F. So this is question number F that you have. Done. Okay. Next, in this particular type of questions, what you need to do was, again, solve for x and y. See. This particular question. See. Okay. Here, see. Just see this. You have xy equal to 2. That's 1. Next, you can also have log of x square. You understanding this? Minus log of y is equal to 2. To the base 2. To the base 2. Right? So this can be further written as what? Log of x square upon y to the base 2 is equal to 2. Right? Simplified as log of. Here I can write this thing as x square upon y is equal to 2 square. So that's 4. So now I have two equations. This is one equation and this is the second equation. Solve this both equations, get x and y. I suppose that is simple enough, right? How do you do it? If you want to, I'll just solve it. I can just write y as what? Y is x by 2 from here. So from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2. Right? I keep x square as it is. Y can be written as 2 by x. So y can be written as 2 by x. That is equal to 4. Did you understand this? I substituted 1 and 2. Further, on simplification, just check this part. I'll just simplify it here. Do I have enough space? No, I'll simplify it here itself. Okay. So here I just simplify it here itself. Okay. Now here what do I do next is this becomes x cube. X cube is equal to 8. Right? So x is equal to 2. So that is what your answer is. I hope that is understood. Fine. Okay. So that was the C. Done. Okay. Next, I'll go for say, if you want either of the sums, say any one of them, should I work with B? Okay, B. Here I have B. Okay. So here what you get is ln x plus 1 upon x. Now ln means to the base e it is, right? Is equal to ln 4. You don't have to write it, that's just for your understanding. Taking anti-log, I get x plus 1 upon x is equal to 4. So x plus 1 is equal to 4x. So next it becomes what? It becomes 1 is equal to 3x. So x is equal to 1 by 3. I hope that is understood. More videos for tough questions to come. Done? Okay, thanks.